Poison oak is nasty stuff. I'm going to share with you a little story about the last time that I got it, which was not long ago. Anyway, you probably want to know how to get rid of it too if you're watching this, because chances are you may have it for the first time and you want a little more information. Anyway, I got it. This is my fourth time I've got it, and I've got it all over my body, my arms, my legs, my torso, everywhere. It's I mostly got it on my arms, and it's spread around the rest of my body. I think it kind of gets into your bloodstream and just moves from one point to the next. I can't imagine having spread it around on me this badly just by scratching. Anyway, it's insanely itchy, and chances are it's probably going to be with you for a month. I mean, this stuff just is really hard to get rid of. Anyway, I got into it probably on a Wednesday, and about 2 days later, it was starting to get bad. And about 5 days into it, when this video here was taken, it was pretty much everywhere, and it was nasty. It's down my legs, it's around my ankles, around my waist, it's on my arms. This stuff, it can swell up your skin, and you get blisters, and it can ooze and weep. I actually slept in a sweatshirt, and my clothing the arms of my sweatshirt were saturated, and if it dried out, they would glue themselves to me when I slept. But fortunately, the saving grace was I found somebody on the internet who had mentioned a Fast Orange hand cleaner, and I could wash with that stuff about 3 times a day at first, and it would actually kill the itch for 4 to 6 hours, and I could get some sleep. I was in bed for 5 days with this stuff because it's just so bad. You could see that, my arms were the worst, but it was around my ankles, and it was just everywhere. Anyway, the Fast Orange soap, it really works good. I scrub with it a couple times a day or 3 times a day, and that'll give you some relief. I thought it was the citrus in it, but I don't know that there's actually any citrus in it. But this stuff is amazing compared to anything else. I also washed with this DHS acne shampoo, or it's not acne, it's dandruff shampoo. It's for, that may have helped. And about 3 weeks in, or about a week into it, when it started drying out, I would put this Gold Bond cream on, and that would, once the skin started drying out, that would really help. Anyway, this is a week into it, and this is how far along I am in the process of curing, and it's really, really way better and way faster than this has ever happened before. But let me show you how I got into this stuff. I know what it looks like, and I knew to stay away from it. I just totally avoided it at all costs because it affects me so badly. But I was cleaning out this building. It was, 3 feet deep in old engines and scrap metal. But if you can see these vines, they're just bare vines. There's nothing, there's no leaves, there's nothing on them. And I did not for a minute think that stuff was poison oak. Actually, I did for a minute, but I was joking about it. They even smelled evil. So I'm reaching into these vines and digging stuff out of them. We're getting all the metal out of this building. So they're wrapping around my wrists and soaking my gloves with this oil. And it's just, it was all over me. So, but I did not realize if I would have washed, right away. They say if you wash right away and you scrub this stuff off really good, it, you don't get it. But I didn't realize that. I didn't even have a place to wash down here. But so you can see the vines in the building, and if you walk around the outside of this building, the entire roof is just covered with poison oak. It's crazy. It's tons of it. And if I would have noticed that ahead of time, there's no way I would have got into it. But anyway, well, hopefully this video will help somebody out, and it just gives you the idea of what you can get into. I avoid the stuff like the plague, and those vines were nothing. I just didn't expect it. I recorded this video about 4 weeks after getting poison oak, and I'm still itchy. My skin is still messed up. It's one of those things that it's time consuming to get rid of, so it'll be with you for a while.